Hi and welcome back to AMP3 TV. Today we're going to talk about the new E100 from iRiver. So let's have a look at the E100. First thing it should be apparent when looking at the player is actually what a good size of screen it has. As you can see, the image is very crisp, very precise. There's a great detail to the image here. Now iRiver are renowned for the exceptional sound quality, and the E100 is no different. It's got a great feature set. We're going to have a look at some of the unique things it does and the formats it addresses. Now the controls on the E100 is a slightly different slant on iRiver's D-click functionality. This time they've kind of put it into a more kind of button-like approach, but it still works very well. It's very, very simple to use. Now looking at audio is also one of iRiver's hallmarks. In addition to WMA, MP3, OGG and FLAC, there are lots of formats going to be supported on this player. Now in addition to having a line-in recording, this one also has a mic-in recording, which is pretty unique in this industry. Now on to looking at the radio of the E100. It has an FM radio built in with very, very good sound quality. In addition to that, you also have the ability to be able to record off the radio, which is pretty handy. Now let's talk about the video ability of the E100. The screen's 320 by 240 pixels, giving you a 2.4-inch viewing size. Now, as you can possibly make out, the viewing of the screen is actually very crisp. It's a great detail of image. The E100 has another reasonably unique feature in the fact that it has two little speakers built into the back, meaning that if you do want to share your music, although it's not going to be spectacular quality, it is possible and it's quite a useful feature. Another great feature of the E100 actually is the fact that you have a little micro SD slot here, which means you can expand the memory size of the player, and with current card prices it's actually very cheap and very easy to do this. So the E100, I think it's fair to surmise, is actually a very, very good quality product at a very reasonable price. Yep, it doesn't really do anything groundbreaking, but what it does exceptionally well, and it's a solid little product. It feels beautifully made. Time for the scores. Value, well, I think in this case I'd have to award the E100 9 out of 10. Good reason for that. There's nothing really in its price point that actually does what it does, or as well. Features, 10 out of 10. Now not just the headline stuff, but with the addition of FLAC support and also the ability to take a mic, the E100 really separates itself from the rest of the products in its class. Great effort. Design, 7 out of 10. Now iRiver with their D-click system have certainly come out with some quite radical designs in the past. The clicks is probably the first one I think of. This one actually looks quite conventional. Now not that it's a bad thing, because it's still nicely designed, it is beautifully built. But for iRiver it actually looks quite conventional. Audio, 9 out of 10. A traditional iRiver hallmark, this player is no different. It does exceptionally well. Video, give it 8 out of 10. Now it's very crisp, the screen's nicely done here, it's very easy to use, it has good format support. Maybe the new Sony Walkman just shades it, but it's very slight, it's still very impressive. So overall then, for the E100 we give it 9 out of 10. Now this really is a compact, exceptionally well put together player with a great feature set. In fact, we'd have to say it really kind of replaces the X20 at a cheaper price, but you could say it's almost like a Swiss Army knife of a player. It has all sorts of features that you'll use. It's a great effort from iRiver. Great news then on the E100, another class product from iRiver. It wins the Advanced MP3 Players Reviewers Award for this. If you'd like to know more, and I suspect you possibly will after this review, please go to the website at amp3.co.uk and check it out.